yellow, pink, green.
Orange.
Now,
We're just kidding, guys.
Welcome to 92 o'clock, where we're too unique to be one.
So why not create a fun, fantastic friend group? And by joining in and tuning in, you are welcoming yourself to a world of toil and trouble and having a double perspective conversation about I-F-E. So 92. Let's go! Who are we and why are we here?
So I think we genuinely have to start introducing ourselves. We're twins, sad reality. I'm Letabo.
I'm Eulogio.
Why are we here?
Well, we're podcasting.
Since when and why are we podcasting?
We're podcasting because we recently had our birthday and we're just looking for like a new adventure. And also, I think personally for me, I was looking for a platform to have conversations that kind of demystify the things that we go through on a daily or the things that affect us on a day-to-day, but we're not talking about it. And even when we do talk about it,
It's not that.
I think it's sometimes different when you're a twin.
Yeah,
Or
life is extremely different when you have looks exactly like.
Yeah, so I think for me, that's kind of thing. Why are you podcasting?
I'm podcasting because you asked. First of all, you didn't want to podcast alone, so that's why I'm podcasting.
I wasn't born alone, so why did I podcast alone?
But genuinely, I think supporting you in this journey means a lot to me as well. And I think it's just us getting to know each other while other people are around. That's basically
Enough people getting to know us as well.
Yeah, because, I mean, why not?
I see. So, let's introduce ourselves to the world. We've said our names, but like, how do you best describe you versus how I best describe you?
Can I describe you and then you describe me?
Okay, yeah.
Are you ready?
Wait, no. You describe me and I'll confirm or deny.
No.
I describe you and you confirm or deny. Let's get it.
Okay. How do I describe you? You're taller than me.
I am.
You're taller than me. You're very ambitious. You're extremely goal-driven. But I'm not here to like sprinkle rainbows over you. No. But I think describing you would be you're a bunch of randomness to one. That's my best description of you. Like good person and sure, but a bunch of randomness in that.
I don't think I'm that random, but I have random moments. So, but I think I would use the exact same things to like describe myself in terms of like being goal-driven and adventurous. I'm a big risk taker sometimes.
Yes, you are.
It's responsible or not, but hey. Okay, now my turn to describe you. I thought about this morning. I was like, I'm going to say this because...
You practiced?
No, I didn't practice. But I thought I was going to say this because it's genuinely something I know people have a perception of. She looks mean or unfriendly.
Oh my God.
But she really isn't. So I think that for me is the best description of you. You're like a marshmallow on the inside and you're so gentle and so kind.
Okay, but like don't expose it now. Everyone's gonna know.
No, but like you also stand your ground really well. And you're articulate. Like I said, you're assertive. You don't mess around with things. You you say I'm goal-driven.
You're starting with the whole
you're rigid thing.
This is where it's going. You're rigid.
You say I'm kind of goal-driven. But for me, like goals can be different branches and look at different things. Whereas you're target-driven. Like you literally, you shoot for the bullseye.
Yeah,
and you do everything to make sure you don't miss that bullseye. So yeah, that's how I best describe you.
I get what you mean. I'm glad you didn't use the word rigid again.
Okay, so we're here. That's us. We're podcasting. What type of vibe are you going for when it comes to this whole podcasting thing?
I think I would really like, I don't want to say chilled vibe because chilled is such a vague word. But a relaxed space, a safe space, like an open-minded space. Like we can't kind of be strict about things and stuff. And a chilled, chill. Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Also, she did say I'm a bunch of randomness. And so you can expect that from this podcast. There'll be episodes that we do in pajamas. We'll have games night. I already have ideas for like costume-esque type themed things. So they're going to be like, it's going to be us. We're going to probably have some interviews along the way. So all of that stuff, just generally like fun. It's exciting. Guys, I use the word rigid to like describe her, and it's a good thing. In my defense, it was a really good thing because I was like, she's firm, she's rooted. Yeah, it did not go that.
Nope.
We're still arguing about the rigid thing. But yeah, so I want really just like a fun space, a space that's like a conversation starter, provocations, all of that. Like people watch,
and also like educational.
Yeah,
like we can't sit here and speak with no facts for hours. Some sort of education or thought-provoking topics more than anything.
Yeah, I feel you. So that it doesn't seem like I'm interviewing you. But before we get to this, how do you like describe or best think about like being a twin and what that means?
Biggest blessing. That's the first thing I'm going to start with. Biggest blessing. You share life with someone. You don't have to wait to find a partner, what, to share life with someone.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're automatically given one at birth. More complex, then I think it's easier to have siblings where there's a hierarchy. Whereas with us, there's no hierarchy.
Yeah.
There's no, I'm older than you. There's no hierarchy. So that's a bit complicated. But in all honesty, I think it is the biggest blessing ever. In your side?
I said, but how do I define like being a twin, or
how do you feel about it?
How do I feel about it? I had no choice.
I mean, you weren't there, so of course
I had no choice. But I think the kind of having someone with you, stand by your side through all your milestones,
literally,
that are also, they're going through the exact same milestones
at the same time.
Exactly, because it's not like your parents or something where they're watching your milestones from a perspective of already having gone through them, but instead we're doing life together. Like our milestones are thingy, and
without being married.
Yeah, and that's a pro. That I think that's the double-edged sword in it.
Yeah,
it's a pros and but we'll get to that part. But yeah, it's really fun. You always, I think, if you nurture it, you always have a friend. If you nurture it, you always have a friend.
Keyword, nurture it. It doesn't happen automatically.
Yeah, it doesn't happen naturally. But you have a confidant, you have someone who's sort of gonna always remind you who you are. Because they've been there to see you.
To see you throughout the entire
process. Side by side.
I get you.
You also sometimes have a roommate.
You've never had me as your roommate.
We've lived together though.
For like 3 months.
That's enough.
No ways.
But you have like...
Not a roommate.
No, let me explain.
Wait. Not a roommate.
We shared a
We've
flat.
never lived together.
Like, we shared an apartment.
For 3 months.
Yeah. But let me explain where I'm going with the point. What I'm saying is... you have someone who teaches you how to live with other people.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, we're still two different people.
Yeah.
So you have someone who's teaching you that, like, oh yeah,
be nice.
Pick up yourself. With children, like, clean up after yourself. Like, I get all of those things. And I think more than anything, you always have like a shared weight. Like you have, I guess also that depends on your relationship.
Yeah.
But you have like someone you can share the weight of the world with, man. Because, yeah.
I don't know if I agree or disagree with what you're saying. I think I agree with the fact that you kind of share problems and you share the weight of the world. But I don't think the share is how you, like, I can't always depend on you for stuff just because.
Yeah, not dependence. That's why I say share rather than depend. Because that's unreasonable because was like you wouldn't want to put that
Yeah.
pressure. But you have a space. You have someone you can go.
True. Yeah. You have this thing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
knows your characteristics and also the characteristics you kind of outgrown all of
True that.
those things. Then the
Mhm.
people who are kind of like, yeah, that's not you anymore.
Yeah, you don't act like that.
You don't do that anymore.
Being held accountable.
Yeah, you have
Yes.
like an
Yeah.
accountability buddy
For life.
if that's the relationship you have
Yeah,
at
I
the end
think
of the day.
most people just kind of assume twins automatically have a relationship.
Mm.
Where it's like any outside relationship, you genuinely
You
have
kinda-
to work on it. You
Yeah.
have to build it. You have
Yeah.
to learn to trust each other.
Yeah, there's boundaries involved.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like it's not just the we're siblings.
No,
No.
we're best friends.
No. Okay, you ready? I think you should explain the game before we
Okay.
start playing it.
So we've gathered a bunch of like quotes and
Mhm.
stuff about what people think being a twin is like. So we're gonna draw them out, read them, and then see if we agree or disagree or where our stance on said segment.
Okay, Mastasa.
Yeah, go first. You have to read it out loud.
I may be a twin, but I'm one of a kind.
That is true. That is true.
I feel like it's not something that should be said. To me, it's like a no-brainer.
Yeah, but you're a twin.
Yeah, like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
definitely two completely
different
different individuals. But people always
Think we're the same
we're the same person,
Yeah.
whereas we're not.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer for me. I don't know how you feel about it, but it's a no-brainer for me.
I think it's a no-brainer when you're in the situation. like you
Okay,
say.
yeah, fact.
But I think for me, it's like, no, man. Like, even if our identities are not tied, like, I love black. I really love black. That's why we're wearing black. Letabo really isn't the biggest fan of black. She thinks my entire wardrobe, well, she likes black, but she's like, my entire wardrobe
I like
can't be
neutral
black.
colors.
Ow. So we
I
ask
have
those
grays
two
and
different-
greens. You
Green
know, I have neutral colors.
But yeah, so we have different opinions, all right? I love this one because when I saw it, I thought about daddy. Twins, God's way of saying what?
No, there's no free one. Nobody came for free. He literally says that at every single birthday. My buy one, get one free. We're not.
Yeah, it's kind of one of
I
those
think when you
statements.
understand the science of how twins are created, then you understand that it's not a buy one, get one free. Like,
But you get two. For what? One pregnancy.
oh, is this the thing, the pregnancy? Then it's one.
Yeah, so it's one pregnancy.
So
But
what do you say with like quads or triplets?
buy
one, get four
free.
Wow. You can try break into our twin secret circle, but it's going to be difficult. I don't think we have a secret circle.
We don't have a secret circle.
We really don't have a secret circle at all.
I mean,
We have this.
we have things that we tell each other
Mm-hmm.
that stay between us. Like,
Do we?
certain opinions and stuff.
Do we?
Depends.
Do we? Do we really?
No, but there's things that I know about you that you don't want other people to know, and I won't tell them
Mhm.
as well. They're things you know about me.
That other people don't.
Yeah.
Is it really a secret circle though? Like secret circles, like you know the other twins we met the other day that they don't have any other friends because it's just
That's
them. They're like, that's a secret circle.
No,
That's
the two of us.
Yeah, that's a
That's
secret
intense.
circle.
No, I don't think. But also, I think there's like things that we do that will always just be kind of the two
Us,
of us.
yeah,
Like when other
true.
people get involved, you're just like,
Like,
"Ish,
That's weird.
you're a bit sticky, move along."
That's a bit. Why are you here? No, I completely get you on that.
Right. Next one. Yes, I have a twin. No, we don't switch places.
I think we should do it. I think we haven't done it our whole lives.
We did it once, that one time for like 30 minutes.
When?
In life science.
Oh, cool.
When we
cool.
switched classes and someone, we won't say names,
outed us.
when he was like, oh, it's not her. They switched and we were like,
So
like, exactly. You were like,
I think we should do it again.
where are we going to switch?
My lectures don't know me.
I'm
So
not going to.
if you go to a lecture for me, they're not going to pick it up.
So you're going to do my work for me then?
No. My work is fun. I'm not saying your work is not fun.
So
I'm just, yours is a bit more stressful. It's for the plot.
We're not doing things for the plot.
We are. We should definitely try it. Let us know if you think we should try it and film it, because I will film it. We will do it.
And where? Pick what we're doing for each other. Like what switching.
You're going to school for me. The next quote is, twins are more than friends. They're more like a small gang. Yes. Fact. On facts, on facts, on facts, on facts.
If you need a backup, I'm always there.
Literally.
Like,
and then have to go to any fight alone. Never.
We didn't ask questions as well. The minute you're like, so and so did me wrong, I'm like,
yeah, we're on. What's again? That is different. I think twins have gang mentality. If they have a close relationship, they're in a gang. You can't bug one and the other
to be okay.
If you bug one, you bug all of them. And if the one can't speak for themselves, the other one will. So if I have a conflict with someone and I don't want to address it, she will go and tell her that, she's mad at you because of X, Y. Definitely gang. In it for life.
We have a choice. You can't just stop being a twin.
Literally.
Unless I get estranged.
No. You don't do that. Isn't it illegal? So you get estranged from your twin.
You can get estranged from like your parent.
Yeah, not from your twin.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm joking. Okay. Being a twin means spending your life arguing about who is the original and who is the remix. When I saw this one, I was like, this is going to be a very interesting conversation.
It is, because there is no remix. There is no remix because you never know which egg split, like, who was the split, right? You never know who was the split.
Oh, you're going all the way, like, biological level.
Biologically, you never know who was the
split from who.
Yeah. Because firstly, we have the same DNA.
Yeah, you and
so there's no...
When you're identical.
We're not Ushota, so I was the first.
Yeah.
You never know. There is no.
I was thinking...
Especially if your parents aren't the type of parents to tell you who's older.
And our parents are those types.
Yeah, because if they're older, then we like, then I'm the original, you're the remix. If there's no that, then... Yeah.
I was thinking more so like habitual things.
What? Habitual?
Like habits that we pick up, or things that were like, I do this and you do it, but if you do it differently, then people are like, oh, we're not going to be mama.
Like hair.
Yeah,
I get you.
Like hair.
And it's small things like that, like hair, styles,
aesthetics. Those type of choices where people are like, oh, you can't, or even things like favorite foods, stuff like that. When people are like,
you can't have that because you're twin.
Yeah, the same thing. Guys, like, just have similar taste
people
palette.
Who like pizza. It's not that deep.
So those things of like having things that, and also for me, it's like if we were normal siblings, people would not investigate it. I say normal, that's the wrong word, but like if we were just like
siblings with a hierarchy,
then people would not investigate that. They'd kind of just be like, oh yeah, you like that. It's weird because your brother liked it, but hey, like, you're either following in these footsteps or something like that. But with us, it's like,
I think everything with twins is just deeper than it should.
Yeah.
Like, we're not just seen as sisters.
Yeah.
It's way deeper than that. Like,
because that's why people ask, so what's it like being a twin?
If I pinch you, can she feel it? No.
Also, so what's it like? I don't know. I don't know anything outside of it.
I've never been an only child. You wrote a lot on this paper. Must I say the person who got the quote?
Yeah.
Okay.
We give credit on this podcast.
The special relationships with the special relationship with twins is that if anyone else in the world, that's, I think you
want
should
me
read
to do
this.
it?
Your handwriting is so bad.
The special relationship with twins is that if there's anyone in the world that's going to get or be your confidant that you need, it's an identical twin. Sam Underwood.
That is fact.
That is true.
I think that's what we spoke about in the beginning, that you kind of always
have some.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the get it part for me is the most important part. Because sometimes I feel like when I'm explaining things to other people, there's an extra level of explanation that needs to happen.
That's why we're never on the same team in 30 seconds.
Yeah, but
That would be cheating.
just like you will lose. But for me, it's that thing of like, okay, if I'm explaining certain concepts or certain things to other people, I have to consider that some things they don't see the way I see them. But for you, it's like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And you're like, oh, with this. And it's like, yeah, because I don't know, we've spent quite a lot of time together. A lot of time together.
I think that's the thing. It comes naturally in the relationship if you spend a lot of time together. Because I know that there was a phase in our lives where we didn't know each other like at all.
Yeah.
So I think it's in building the relationship, that's when you get that whole, oh yeah, no, I get you. Oh yeah, I get you. Other than that.
Let me try that one. I'll take this off. No. The highlighter one is for something.
It's funny because we just spoke about this. Yes, we're twins. No, we can't read each other's minds.
I don't know. Because there's a part of our connection that it's not mind reading though. I'm not sitting there going, she's thinking.
But it's a thing of,
but
she's
it's like,
probably going to.
yeah, you kind of know.
Yeah, I get you.
Like there's a kind of, yeah, this is not going to treat her well, so I need to do this, or this reaction, or this. Like there's a kind of knowing each other that means I can make forward decisions
without me saying it.
Yeah, and then you'll come into place and be like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. You know,
I completely agree with you on that. I don't think, but it's in things like if we finish each other's sentences.
That's not mind reading.
It's just a coincidence. Like that's just. It's a coincidence. It was bound to happen.
Or
we're probably going to finish the sentence at the same.
Or when mommy gets excited because we say the same word at the exact same time.
In the exact same inflection.
Oh my God. Everything. And then she goes, oh, it's a twin thing.
It's not. It's a coincidence.
It's just, oh, we just did it.
It's not. It's literally just a coincidence.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it for that part. So, we've talked about all the pros and all the weird things about being. Now, just like every other thing in this world, it has pros and it has cons. So, what do you think, kind of opinion-wise, are the cons of being a twin? I mean, like, yeah, it doesn't have to be like a big thing, but
true. I think the biggest disadvantage, wrong word.
She said
disadvantage, wrong word.
Disadvantage.
The one biggest con is always being compared.
Yeah.
Like, people never just see you as an individual anymore. There's always a comparison, whereas with other siblings or siblings with higher up, you can't compare last born to a firstborn because they're not brought up the same. They don't do things the same. So I think that's the major one. Just the very constant
it never
comparison.
Stops. It never stops.
At any age, I thought we were going to stop when we were like 18.
When we're done with high school, like
we're doing career.
No, it never stops. Yeah, no, that's true.
So your twin traveled. Are you going to travel? No. I don't want to leave the country. It's not that deep.
Yeah. I think That makes sense. For me, it's kind of like the tied and twisted identities
Mm.
where people don't like, it's more so on like a personal level where people don't even bother to know your name. If you have a more,
Yeah, right.
if you have a more extroverted twin, you suddenly become
Lethabo's
twin labanbani or something. And it's like, I have a name.
I get you on.
I have a whole story and stuff like that.
Mm.
But people just kind of just merge the thing. Or when people don't even bother to learn your name, they'll just be like, we're gonna call you Twinny
or twins. No, it's not a personality trait.
No,
It's not an advantage. No, it's not an
advantage.
It's not a badge of honor. Like,
It's
call me
not
by
your-
my title. No,
It's not an entire identity.
exactly.
For me,
It's like a yay bonus, but it's not the
yeah. So for me,
yeah.
that's the biggest thing because I think especially like through high school and stuff, and
Mm.
being in the same high school, being in the same grade, and taking almost the same subject.
Almost like we're different by one subject.
By one subject, everyone just kind of just starts calling you so and so's twin and stuff like that. Or like you said, the comparison. Oh, but your sister did good in this.
Why aren't you doing
your? Because at the end of the day, we're two different people
with different strengths, different weaknesses, like completely different things here.
Yeah, yeah. I do think also the clothes thing.
Let it go.
No,
We're not gonna wear the same clothes.
no, but let us steal my clothes.
No, that's not what I was talking about. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, what were you talking? Is that what I was talking about? People shouldn't say we must wear the same. Oh, that as well.
Oh,
But yes, you steal my clothes.
you steal mine.
No, but guys, let me tell you what
You
the cover
have more
does.
clothes of mine than I do
No.
of yours.
No,
True.
but anyway, let me tell you what Letawa does. Letawa, right, will see me wear something, right? Let me finish. Will see me wear something. Then she'll be like, okay, that's fine, whatever. 2 months later, she'll be like, oh my gosh, remember that shirt of yours? I really like it. So can you please buy me one? And she knows I'm not going to buy her own. So I just
So
give
just
her
buy
that one.
my own.
No, buy it
But
yourself.
also, with the clothes thing, I have more formal clothes. You get it. You steal from me
In
when
formal occasions.
there's someone's birthday every month. You're in my closet. Buy your own formal clothes. I'll buy my own casual clothes.
No, but you like my casual clothes.
Exactly. So when you buy your own casual clothes, buy two. I'll buy two as well.
No, because you won't.
I will if we're
You know,
agreeing.
sometimes, or we'll look at an item of clothing, and if the price is pricing, we'll be like, I will just share it.
We'll buy one.
We'll borrow it. Rude if we ever want to wear it on the same day.
We never want to wear anything
On
on
the
the
same
same day. And if we do, one of us compromises and just goes with the secondary outfit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
also that's the whole other clothes thing, with people expecting us to wear the same clothes.
We're not going to wear the same clothes. I saw twins on campus that do that, and I was like,
We're not judging them. We're not judging anyone, right? People have their perspectives, their opinion.
I'm
and-
highly opinionated on twins that are extremely close, like marry the same husband type of close. That scares me. You guys are individuals. It's okay. You can be two separate people.
Yeah, I think that's the other kind of side of it, where you have this thing that like you think this only this one person is gonna get you, and I find it really like scary when it gets to like altering your body or
You guys want to look like
exactly the same tattoos, exactly the same teeth, exactly the same like opinions, political views, moral stances. You probably have the same opinion about kids as
About
well.
everything.
And you're like, so pineapple on pizza? Do you both like it?
Or is it like one?
And stuff like that. Or like,
I think when that happens is when being a twin is your entire life.
yeah.
So you've never explored other options.
Or individualism.
Yes, you've
Yeah.
never like really focused on yourself as an individual. I think they're cool for like TV ads and everything.
Yeah,
That's
for
really
marketing.
Cool. Please, we need that.
Bang out.
But in real life, I think it's very important for like twins to have their own personality. Because that's where all of these stereotypes are built out of movies that are like exactly the same. So when we don't conform to that, we're wrong. Like,
yeah,
we're not twins.
We're not
We're
close to it. Maratani close to it. And it's like,
the same clothes type
our
of vibe, you know?
just looks kind of different.
So I think it's very important. But also, people must just be educated on twins.
But how? When you don't have like
true
twin friends,
I think if you don't have twin friends, it becomes extremely difficult.
Yeah. Because who are you then having these conversations with? That's why we're here. We're having these conversations with you guys.
True. I think that's the other downside of it.
Yeah, kind of that warped identity. Like you're all together. One. Like you're one thing. You're one entity. But I mean, we did 3 years apart. But when you're warped in one identity,
you could never imagine like doing this.
You living down the street is too far.
I get
you know, it's like, okay.
But we agree, we're gonna live in one house, right?
We're gonna buy land.
So then your house will be
there. My house will be there. And then your house will be a 20-minute drive.
20-minute drive? What? 20 minutes? This is too much. Like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
that's fine. Like a plot. Okay. So these are things that we've either kind of gotten or people have asked that we want to talk about and how we feel about them, and they just weird.
Should I go?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because I've been making it go first. But there's one that I really don't.
I hope it's the one you got.
It's the one.
Yeah, the one you didn't want.
Oh, we are starting heavy. It's not heavy. It's just strange. But
okay.
Asking us to have a threesome,
guys, no,
or do sexual things together,
no.
I find that so creepy.
It's giving you a creep. It's giving Radari the snacks. Get the thought out of your head. No,
because when we got that question, I was like, no.
Do twins do that? Are you guys in the bed at the same time?
My thing's like, so you are kissing each other.
Hey, you are the man. You are the man.
Each other. When I got that one, I was like, that is really strange. Or when people have like fetishes and like, so do you guys kiss? I mean,
even if we do, it's not that kind of kiss. Like, get it out of your head.
People really
it's like your parent kissing you. It's not.
Yeah, it's
like,
not
sexual. Like,
it's not sexualized
thing.
But when people start like, oh, so do you guys?
We don't even have the same type to start with, so it will never, ever, ever.
But that's why I was like, oh.
No, it's definitely a no. Don't ask twins to do that. Ask, but don't be offended if they say no, because that's just weird.
But also,
guys, it's weird.
You wouldn't ask, but you wouldn't ask siblings to do that.
So you and your older brother,
or you and your older sister, let's. But when it comes to twins, it's okay and stuff like that.
The thing of people wanting to walk in the middle,
it's fine. We'll let you have it,
but don't do it. I want to hold her hand. Walk on the side.
But people, that one we got a lot during high school in the corridor.
Let me walk
in the middle of twins.
Is it? Maybe we don't get it. Maybe like it makes people feel special. But I don't get it. Like walking in the middle is uncomfortable. Because people walk skew. So
you walk skew.
Walking in the middle is uncomfortable. You walk. So I can't imagine walking in the middle of people to start with.
While they try to have a conversation as well.
And that's when it would... Yeah, because we'll look partially like, oh, yeah.
And that's when it would pop up. Like, we'd be in the middle of talking and walking, and someone would just be like, I just want to walk in the middle. And it's,
you don't do that to strangers. Don't do it to us.
Or when, like... Guys, I'm so sorry. It's going to be a generalization, but it's usually gents that will go, oh, yeah. So, true. And you're like, like we so got like if you not a snack all right. Did you put it back in here?
No, I took it out.
All right. Asking invasive and private questions, like when people either ask about like our sex life or our cycle.
Like the whole do you go on your periods at the same time type of chat.
Or like just weird things like, oh, so using the bathroom at the same, not that using the bathroom is weird, but like things like,
Do you walk in when she's showering?
like things you wouldn't ask normal people. You wouldn't ask people, do they shower at the same time? Because even if they did, you know, you're like, that's quite invasive.
You know what I think then? I think people just hypersexualize things that are not sexual.
Yeah.
Like, we could take a shower together.
Yeah.
It's not rathaba. Like, while in
nothing,
type of vibe.
Yeah.
So I think people hypersexualize things in general. And then it becomes worse when you're a twin. Because it's a kink.
Yeah.
I think people have that kink of twins doing things together. They're feeding each other.
Because I'm like, you wouldn't ask someone if they go to the bathroom at the same time with their sibling. Or if one is in the bathroom, does the other one sit there? Like, I wouldn't ask anyone.
I don't wait for her in the bathroom. She doesn't wait for me in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Like, nobody does that. Whatever you wouldn't do in normal life, twins don't do it. Like, it's not a...
Unless you guys are like, really, you just need quality time.
But unless you're in the middle of a conversation, if I shower, then I want you to stand by the door so we can talk our conversation.
That's different. But like, it's not like a daily practice. Or for me, like, it's back to the bedroom thing. When people ask about like, also when you have sex, can she watch? Or when you have sex, can she feel it?
Well, let's go to the what? It's just so...
Yeah, and you're like...
Is this what's going on in your mind?
Is this what you're thinking about?
My prayers are with you.
Things like...
That's what you're thinking about. I'm praying for you.
Yeah, things like that. I'm like, I don't know.
I've never looked at a sibling and I'm like, yeah, you and your big brother at the same time.
But with twins, that does happen.
It is so creepy.
Annoying.
Do we have one? Oh, this is the last one. Is it? Oh, no, there's one. The double the double trouble mindset. Must I read the thing in brackets? Okay. Brush strokes because of serial killer twins.
Yeah. Like when people ask us about like, oh, if we saw... So kind of the whole, yeah, you guys, if you were to do anything, you do it together. Like,
I feel like if I'm killing someone, I need your help.
Right, boy, I need
your help to bury the body.
Like killing.
No, obviously I would have explained that before. I would have called you and be like, yo, I just...
So, but like the more so strategic type,
like a premeditated murder type.
Premeditated, manipulative
thing.
So
go around killing men for vibe.
Or people will be like, Nina, little scam about to because and then they won't like that kind of premeditated dark, dingy stuff.
I think like if we ever did that, it would be for the plot. Just for the plot, like, okay, let's scam one man and see what happens.
I'm not scamming anyone. And I'm not safe.
But I genuinely feel like with twins that do that, like serial killer twins and so,
they have a history.
Yes, they've most probably experienced a lot of trauma that they can relate to each other. Of course, they have one targeted goal, right?
Yeah.
That's about it. But generally, no, we're not.
Because also, I'm not trying to do anything illegal.
Okay, I have a very important question.
I'm not doing it illegally with you.
I digress. I have a very important question.
Yeah.
If I commit a crime, right? There's no fingerprints.
With you.
No, listen. There's no fingerprints on the scene. There's DNA on the scene.
We're screwed.
Both of, like, we share the same DNA.
Yeah.
They can't find me. They find you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to jail for me?
No, because I'll probably have an alibi because I will not be on location. My phone will ping elsewhere.
Tell the cops, let me tell you, plus you're on vacation. No, you're just selling me out. Let me tell you, I'll go visit you there. So you think you never go to jail for me? Ever?
I'm an honest person, right? Let me explain. I'm honest, right? And I'd take half your sentence. Like I'd say they must serve at the same time concurrently. And then like they split your sentence in half. Yeah, we're both serving. But to Gongi one.
Not we won. After a couple of years,
after I've established my goal and my life
and in jail, and I
then I know.
no?
No, I'd rather like do it concurrently. Like,
I don't think that's legal. They can only charge one person.
I'll say I was.
You were there? You were
No, I'm not.
You as an accomplice.
Sure. Helping is a strong word.
I was in full. Therefore, by not going to report you before you committed the crime, I was defeating the ends of justice. Okay, cool, but they won't cut my sentence in half.
But I'll serve with you something. Nyana.
So is that it? The moral support in jail?
You go, girl.
You're doing it!
Serving your prison sentence. Woohoo!
I get you. Let's go
Last
for the
one.
last one. If I needed a kidney, would you give me one?
Yes, if we were. Yeah. I would.
I don't think I would, if I'm being honest.
Why?
If I'm being 100% honest.
The kidney is the easiest organ to kind of.
It's not.
You just can't drink. And like do heavy exercises and stuff.
No. But also, I could die in the surgery.
And I could die giving you my kidney.
And then you living with 2 kidneys?
And I could
And
die
I'm
as
out
well.
here?
They wouldn't perform it if it was that risky. Perform it.
If like that were to happen, touch wood, I'd have to pray about it.
Wow.
Let me pray about
Have a
it.
twin, they
And
say.
then we can move.
Now you must go wait there and organ donor list as if you
No,
don't have a match.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'll pray about it.
I think the only thing I might not give to you. Can they attach limbs?
What?
Yeah, I'm not giving you my limbs.
No, I don't think they can attach.
Okay, if they can't attach limbs, I'm not giving. If they figure out a way to attach limbs, I'm not giving it.
You wouldn't give me like a finger?
Yeah. What am I going to text her? I need to text. But also for me, it's just kind of yes, dog. Or a lung.
Do they do lung transplant?
I think so. Yeah, a lung,
So you wouldn't give me
not a full one.
a half?
Maybe. You said you wouldn't give me a kidney.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I said I'll pray about it.
But yeah, liver I'd give because it regenerates. Hey, brain.
So I don't need your brain. You're gonna be a zombie. Like,
Do they do brain transplants?
I think they did 1. So far, there's only about 1.
Oh my word.
But it's too complicated.
And then bone marrow I'd give you.
If you had twins and I couldn't have kids,
Would I give you my kid?
yeah, 1 kid. So you have 1 kid, I have 1.
If you really badly wanted them, yeah.
You give me 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't give me your twins.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I have 4, I'll give you
yes,
2.
and then you're Okay.
We'll split the responsibility.
Imagine. All right, the last one, the compare and contrast of our features. And I think Drake really made this famous. Boy, if you had a twin, I would still choose you. So yeah, that one, the kind of how people compare and contrast, basically physical features.
I think people need something to kind of remember twins by. So their sorry excuse is, I don't know how to tell you apart if I don't see what you're wearing. Or
Yeah.
if you're not turned to the side.
Yeah.
You know, people just kind of need an out. You know?
Yeah.
And there's some twins that really look alike. Like,
Yeah. We've seen
alike.
some twins where I'm like,
I can't tell the difference. Like, who's...
are you sure you're not one
That's
person?
okay, but I think just keep it in your mind. Don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Yo, jiga ko one walk now. No, don't say it out.
Yeah.
You know, type of thing. Like, think about it. That's okay. Think about it. I also have ways to remember.
Or like try walk
in my
around.
Maya.
Yeah.
Without saying my name, just like, oh, hi, Letawa.
Yeah.
Don't. Yo, who can know?
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
I think the thing is vocalizing it because then it makes us notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's say I had like a bigger nose than you or whatever, and someone said,
No, deeping my.
I'm deeming it because I'm like, how
I know.
is that how we're us apart?
Yeah.
Vibe.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of that. Like, you can think it, don't say
Because
it.
we've had the bum one. And
Yeah.
Lethabo has a bigger bum than me. And everyone always goes, why the and when my bum grows, because hit the gym every once in a while. And I'm on a loss journey. Yeah, now they're like, we can't, our bums are different now. We can't. And it's like, that's so just, no.
Like, you can think it, just don't say it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the major, like, saying it is the biggest problem. But thinking it, those are your thoughts. They continue in God. Like,
But not mind readers.
you know, that's better.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I think that's the biggest.
And our closing title, top thingable. Are we friends because we're friends? Or are we friends because we're twins?
I think in our relationship, we're friends because we're friends. We're not friends because we're twins. Because there was that point in our lives where I wanted nothing to do with you, you wanted nothing to do with me. Like,
Just lived in the same household.
we're the same. That's it. It's
we
not
shared
that deep.
parents in the school, and that's it. Yeah.
That's it, you know. So I think in our situation, we're not friends because we're not friends, you know. If I met you in life and you weren't you, I think I'd still be a friend with someone who has your attributes and traits and so on and so on and so on. Yeah, I think our situation is very different. I can't speak for other twins because maybe their relationship is great, like off the bat, you know, from we're like, yeah, boys or dogs or friends type of vibe. But I think for us, that's our chat. We're friends because we want to be friends. We're intentional about our friendship and our twinship type of vibe.
Yeah.
Because I think we really try and maintain our friendship outside of family and so on and so on.
Yeah, because I think for both of us, like, we've just gotten to a point where, like, family is important and stuff, but we're really big on boundaries, even when it comes to family. So even with us, for me, it's like, yeah, we're friends because we want to be friends. And being closer helps, like being twins helps, but also you're so different to me and I'm different to you. And that's why, like, we pour into our friendship.
And we had to take time out to kind of learn each other, like, what you like, what you don't like, how you like being spoken.
Yeah.
You had to learn that about me as well.
All of that stuff, which is stuff. We have a friendship episode coming soon, so we talk more on friendships and stuff like that at some point. But yeah, I think we're friends because we want to be friends. And that's why even when we don't agree on certain things or stuff like that, it's not like, oh, I've lost my entire life.
Exactly.
It's like, no,
we just don't agree.
Because friends would disagree.
Yeah.
You have friends that you don't agree about certain things on and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's it. That's it for this first episode. Tune in again to see more topics, more wild and funny and randomness.
Conversations.
And be part of this 922 family by clicking the subscribe button. And we'll see you again next week. Bye. Bye.